Welcome to the Team 6 podcast, where we talk all about biochemistry. In this episode, we will be tackling on vitamins and minerals, the micronutrients required by the body to carry out its normal range of functions. For today, we will be brought along the ride on this learning adventure by none other but the Team 6 members. They have researched well about this topic and would like to share this with you. Let us first have Rika for thiamine.
I'll explain to you the functions of thiamine in the body. Thiamine is a B vitamin that aids in the production of energy from food. Thiamine, also known as thiamine, is required for cell growth, development, and function. The majority of people obtain adequate thiamine from their diet. Yeast, beans, pork brown rice, and fortified foods like breakfast cereals are all high in thiamine. Eating meals containing thiamine, on the other hand, can diminish the amount of thiamine in them. Food sources of thiamine. Foods in thiamine include pork, fish, seeds, nuts, beans, green peas, tofu, brown rice, squash, asparagus, and seafood. Thiamine deficiency symptoms diseases. Thiamine deficiency, which causes beriberi, is particularly common in those developing nations who eat white rice or highly processed carbohydrates, as well as alcoholics. Diffuse polyneuropathy, high output heart failure, and Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome are all symptoms. The most at risk in these symptoms is people with alcoholic dependence. In highly industrialized countries, chronic alcohol use disorders appear to be the most common cause of thiamine deficiency. So my slogan for vitamin B1 or thiamine is vitamin B1 a day helps you work, rest, and play. So next, my friend Tia will present to you calcium.
Today, I will present about one of the most important minerals for our body, calcium. Calcium is a macro mineral. We cannot produce calcium in our body, so it is really important to intake enough amount of calcium. Calcium is a mineral which is necessary to repair our bones and teeth, and also serve other body functions such as blood vessel, blood clotting, muscle contractions, and enzymes, secretions of hormones, and central nervous system functioning of our body. So the main source for calcium is mainly dairy products such as milk, cheese, and yogurt, and other foods such as broccoli and soybeans. So calcium deficiency simply indicates the individual insufficient amount of calcium level in their body. So the symptoms are easy fracture of bones, fainting, and irritations of tooth and muscle cramps. So the calcium deficiency can cause bones to weaken, increasing the risk of fracture and increasing the risk of osteoporosis. So the major population group that is highest risk of calcium deficiency are adolescents and elder people, and individuals who are allergic to milk or lactose intolerance. So the eating disorders in teens can cause mineral deficiency such as calcium, but in elder people, the calcium deficiency can cause for many reasons such as including low intake of calcium over time and standard medications. So finally, the slogans for my calcium is CA stand for Captain America of our bones. So next, my friend Clint will present about sodium.
Thank you, Tia. That was very informative. Now moving on to sodium. One of sodium's main functions is to balance the amount and distribution of water in our bodies, playing a key role in the control of our blood pressure and blood volume. Our body also needs sodium for our muscles and nerves to function properly. So, if sodium is so important, where can we find it? Well, luckily, sodium is present in almost all of our favorite foods such as fries, pizza, and chips thanks to sodium chlorides, otherwise known as salt. But it is also naturally present in milk, carrots, and fishes, albeit in low amounts. Shellfishes, however, such as clams and crabs, contain a lot of sodium even without any supplements. Due to how good it is, a lot of us take too much of it. However, there are those who suffer from hyponatremia, which is a deficiency of sodium in the blood. Symptoms of hyponatremia can include nausea and vomiting, headache, confusion, fatigue, irritability, muscle weakness, coma, and much more. Since a lot of young people love to eat sodium-rich food, it isn't common that those in the demographic suffer from hyponatremia. The group most affected by hyponatremia are the elderly. Due to age-related changes like an appetite and medications needed to be taken, they are most likely to develop a chronic disease that alters the body's sodium balance. So to end things off, my slogan for sodium would be nicotine for foodies because of how addictive it is. And up next, we have Renzo to discuss the pantothenic acid.
Thank you, Mr. Torres. Now, aren't you curious about what type of vitamin is necessary for making blood cells? It also helps us convert the food we eat into energy. Well, it is a type of water-soluble vitamin called vitamin B5, or also known as pantothenic acid. The best way to make sure you're getting enough vitamin B5 is to eat a healthy, balanced diet every day. Vitamin B5 is an easy vitamin to incorporate into a good diet. It is found in a wide variety of nutritious food, including broccoli, mushrooms, and whole grains. The deficiency of this vitamin causes burning feet and other neurologic symptoms. Since this vitamin is present in almost all foods, deficiency is rare except in people with severe malnutrition. The slogan for this vitamin is, "It's everywhere." Now, to enlighten us about vitamin K, let us call on Mr. Gallo.
Thank you, Renzo, for the insightful talk about vitamin B5. Moving on to me, John R. Gallo, here to educate you about vitamin K. So what is this fuss all about? Why is vitamin K so important? Well, as we all know, when we are injured, our platelets, our cells, and various proteins clump up to form blood clot. This is a very important process to avoid us from hemorrhaging. In this crucial mechanism, vitamin K jumps in to produce the aforementioned proteins, ensuring proper coagulation. This miracle of a vitamin is also a requirement in another protein, called osteocalcin, that helps produce healthy bone tissue. Now you may be asking, Eric, vitamin K is amazing and all, but how do you get it and not die from blood loss? Well, lucky for you, but unlucky if you don't like vegetables. Vitamin BK can be found as phytoquinone in leafy greens such as collard, turnip, greens, kale, spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, and lettuces, soybean kernel oil, and salad dressings made from them. Other than that, it also takes the form of menaquinones in natto, which is a Japanese delicacy made from fermented soybeans, and it also found in smaller amounts in meat, cheese, and eggs. It can also be created by bacteria in our intestinal tract. So now we know where they came from, but what happens when we don't get enough of it? Well, deficiency can cause longer blood clotting time, or prolonged proton time, or bleeding or hemorrhage, osteopenia, and or osteoporosis. Being at risk of vitamin K deficiency is rare, but still possible. The individuals who are at most risk are those who take medications that may block vitamin K metabolism, like antibiotics, people who suffer with malabsorption, and all infants who is yet to eat regular food or lack the bacteria that produces the vitamin. Well, this is the end of my talk. I am John R. Gallo, reminding you to keep your blood and bones okay with vitamin K. Let's have German Velasco to take the stage.
Hello guys, I am German Oliver E. Velasco IV. I am here to talk about vitamin C. So vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, is a water-soluble vitamin that it is not stored in the body and must be taken or consumed each day. Vitamin C is necessary for the growth, development, and repair of all body tissues. It is involved in many body functions that includes formation of collagen, absorption of iron, the proper functioning of the immune system, for wound healing, and for the maintenance of cartilage, bones, and teeth. Vitamin C is an antioxidant that can protect against damage caused by free radicals, as well as pollutants and toxic chemicals like cigarette smoke. Free radicals can build up and contribute to the development of diseases like cancer, heart disease, and arthritis. Food sources for vitamin C are mostly from fruits and vegetables, like citrus fruits such as oranges and lemons, bell peppers, strawberries, tomatoes, and cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli and cauliflower. Deficiency of vitamin C is relatively rare and are primarily seen in malnourished adults. Vitamin C deficiency symptoms can include tiredness, weakness, muscle and joint pains, easy bruising, discoloration of gums, nosebleeds, weight loss, and poor healing of wounds. In extreme cases, it can lead to a disease called scurvy that is characterized by weakness, anemia, bruising, bleeding, and loose teeth. It leads to impaired wound healing and hemorrhage. The people who are most at risk for vitamin C deficiency are persons with severe mental illness, anorexia, poor diet, a long-time alcoholic, and a smoker. My slogan for vitamin C is, "Take vitamin C a day, keeps the illnesses away."